Has your class ever made your teacher cry? At my high school, everyone loved our janitor, Pedro, even more than the teachers. Pedro was from Mexico and came to our country to earn money for his family back home. But since he didn't have all the proper papers, the school paid him much less than they were supposed to. None of us knew that he wasn't being paid fairly, though. Even so, Pedro was always kind. He'd bring extra lunches for kids who didn't have enough to eat and even helped coach the basketball team. One morning, Pedro came to school with red, puffy eyes like he'd been crying. We all wanted to know what was wrong. He told us he was late that day, so the school had decided to cut his pay from $7 an hour to just $5. Because of this, he could only afford to send one of his daughters to school instead of both. He said he would have to pick which daughter could keep going, and it broke his heart. When we heard this, everyone at school was upset. We felt it was so unfair. At first, the teachers and principal didn't want to listen to us, but the entire school stood up together. No one would go to class. Even some parents and teachers joined in to help Pedro. He started crying again, but this time because he was so happy we cared about him. In the end, the principal agreed to raise Pedro's pay to $10 an hour. That meant he could afford to send both his daughters to school again.